Good evening, my friends. I am excited because I get to share with you the recipe results for spam musubi, which that's going to be the way I'm saying it, I think, even though it sounds weird to me still. I'm pretty sure that's how you're supposed to say it. So, okay. Bought nori, which is the seaweed wrap, and you toast that a little bit. I just have an electric stove. I don't have a gas burner, so I just turned that up, and then I'm sure there's multiple ways to do this, but yeah, I just gently brushed it each side, then flipped it and did the same thing again. And anyways, that's the video I saw said that that's the way you're supposed to do it. So I did that, and then I got one of those little plastic thingies, this little mold where you press down the rice. And so I made some rice, and I got one of those little rice flavoring shakers, and so I put the seaweed, then the rice shaker flavoring stuff, and then you put the piece of spam on there, and then you wrap it all up, and then you use a little bit of water on the edge to seal it. I just remembered, I'm going to be right back. I'm so excited. Ha ha ha. I just realized partway through that I didn't need them all, and I can show you. Hi, Eva. Oh, this is not for you. Not for you. But here, I'm gonna get you the good looking one. Maybe. We'll see. Anyhow. So it's basically, wow, this is an ugly one. But it's homemade, and you can see there's spam, rice, and then nori. This is not going to win any award shows, but here you go. Here's a better cross-section view. There you go. Anyhow, yeah, it's just rice with spam and yeah, lazy girl. It's really, really easy to make. So I highly recommend. Eva, yeah, good girl. So the nice thing about this recipe is that something I've never tried before, but you make a little bit of a glaze sauce that goes on spam. So the recipe calls for 1/4 cup of shoyu, 3 tablespoons of sugar, and you brown first one side of the spam, then the other side of the spam, and when the other side is almost done browning, you put in the shoyu, which is, I guess, it's just like a special kind of soy sauce. It's like a sweet soy sauce. I mean, I don't know much about this. I looked at what the recipe called for, and that's what I got. But it's actually really, really tasty just by itself. Full disclosure, when I got it, I took a little bit of a swig, and it's pretty tasty. Yeah, maybe I'm weird for that. Like, I don't know if you're supposed to drink that stuff plain, but it wasn't a lot. I just wanted to be able to taste it by itself. And anyhow, so you take that, and then you sprinkle the sugar over it, and it incorporates, dissolves, turns it into this cool glaze, and then it reduces and coats the spam. One thing I messed up on is I made that I made it a little bit too runny. I should have cooked it, reduced it a little bit more. And I should have not tried to get all of the sauce on the spam. So what happened is I cooked it, and then when I set it down, it was at a little bit of an angle, which is fine, no big deal, but that meant all of the sauce moved to one side of the pan. And that made me think, oh, hey, it's all this great sauce you can put, it'll incorporate into the rice, it'll be great. It did not work out that way. So instead, it just kind of got sort of runny a little bit. And next time I'm going to reduce the rice. I'm not going to try and include all of the sauce. I'm just going to use whatever got glazed onto the Spam and put that down, and that'll work. But really, really tasty. You wrap it all up, and it's, I mean, you don't have to go all crazy like that with adding the seasoning stuff to the rice, or even adding the sugar. You could just do, you know, the Spam and rice and some seaweed if you wanted. I mean, like, there's no right or wrong way here. I mean, if you enjoy it, that's, well, I guess that's the only wrong way. If you don't like it, if it's not edible, then that's the only wrong way. So as long as you are enjoying what you're eating, I'd say go hog wild. I mess around with recipes all the time. I enjoy that because it allows me to vary the usual stuff. Anyhow, I've been doing a lot of talking. I was excited to show you my Spam musubi though. It was kind of fun, and it was a nice little distraction, something to focus all of my attention on and try and be really, really careful and meticulous about how I did it. But either way, I learned lessons for next time I do it, so next time it's going to be even better. Let's see, goals-wise. So I am still trying to be better about my diet. So as you can see, I have all of these. There's about 5 of them now. It's kind of a glare, but previously I would have eaten all of those. Today I had one, which was awesome. So that's something cool that I'm going to put back in the fridge here in just a minute. But that's something cool that you know, I can look forward to. Something I made. I'm going to give some to my family. I haven't had the seaweed wrapped like this previously. I was making my own version of this, where, you know. Anyhow, I looked it up. I made the official recipe. I'm glad I did. So, my goals: weight loss. I am excited and a little bit nervous to see where I'm at. But yeah, I guess first let's do a shirtless. So, this is me shirtless, not flexing. And then flexing, which is weird because my one shoulder is like, anyhow. So I cannot wait to start working out again. I'm sick of the fact that I can't actually lift weights and my arms are shrinking. I was making a tiny bit of progress, but I was making progress, and that'll come back, but it just sucks to see it go away. Turn it on my scale and let's see what we're at. Wish me luck. $219.3. Not bad. Not too bad at all. It is not perfect, but that's all right. I'm still going down in weight, so I'm still losing, even though I'm a little bit heavier than I've been the last couple of days. So maybe I haven't been as good on my diet as I hoped, but either way, I'm still making a trajectory of progress, so that's good. It's a strange change from what I was doing previously, because now I'm left with the requirement of only one avenue of approach. I am 3.5 weeks, well, 3 weeks post-surgery. We'll not count those couple extra days. So I gotta wait at least another week before I pick up anything greater than 10 pounds. We'll see how that goes. But anyhow, thanks for hanging out with me. I think it's a big deal that I record every single day, that I put a video up every single day. I think that that's important because I am documenting progress, and I'm going to do so even when there's a lot of reasons not to. It seems like I've had a series of rough days, back to back to back to back, where motivation has just been very difficult to find. And I just got to keep fighting through it. It's the only way I know how. It's the only thing I know how to do. And the only other option is surrender, is giving up. And I talked about in a previous video that that's not an option. I can't do that. So, thanks for hanging out with me. I'll catch you on the next video, but just know that even on these days when it can be pretty difficult, I am so incredibly thankful for the things that I did to prepare and to create and build healthier habits, so that way on difficult days I'm better for it. So, looking on the bright side, right? Anyhow, I hope you have an amazing rest of your night. I hope your week went well. I'm not sure what you do for work, but yeah, I hope it was good. Anyhow, I will talk to you on the next one.